Hello guys, welcome to LPE 2301 Group 17 Group Discussions. We are Group 5. The theme we are going to discuss today is cyberbullying, and we will focus on peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. Before start the discussions, let us introduce ourselves. Start from me. My name is Teo Jia Yan, and my metric number is 206333.
I will continue. My name is Yaka Singh and my metric number is 206298.
Okay, I continue. My name is Noratika binti Abdul Haris. My metric number 206283.
Okay, I will continue. My name is Nohayatul Asma binti Khairul Anwar. My metric number is 206315.
And my name is Natasha Atira binti Rusli. My metric number is 207263.
First of all, let me explain the definitions of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is occurred when someone harasses, torments, threatens, or humiliates someone else through the use of technology, such as including text message, social media, sites, and so on. From my view, I partially agree to the statement because I agree with the peers should play more important role, but I think other people or parties also should play important role in tackling cyberbullying, same as peers, such as parents, educators, and government. One of the reasons that I agree the statement is cyberbullying most often occur in the relationship between peers. Besides, according to social learning theory, the behavior of a person is affected by direct observation of other people's behavior. So peer can be regarded as potentially negative and positive role models. For example, if the measure of peer start to cyberbullying, the manner of peer also will follow the actions. And in my opinion, parents and school also play important role in tackling cyberbullying because parents should concern the technology, social media, and website that used by their children. Moreover, parents should teach more good moral value to their children in order to encourage kind and thoughtful to prevent the children become a perpetrator. Additionally, school counselor also should help victim creating opportunity for the victim to gain peer support. Sia, what is your opinion on this statement?
I am partially agree with Teo. From my point of view, peers learn from and have significant influence on each other, and that norms and behaviors are most likely to change when like and trusted group members take the lead. Peer-led models also show that children and adolescents have a spontaneous willingness to help one another. Thus, if people make friends with those who have bad attitudes, they will be influenced by them to do bad things, such as cyberbullying. So, friends are very important as they must be good enough to guide and help each other so that they will not involve in crimes like cyberbullying. Also, I want to add that peers should play a more important role is because with regular supervision of peers, they can bring to issues relating to misuse of the internet. Peer supporters can be trained to act as cyber mentors to maintain online vigilance and to provide immediate support when needed, included the victims or perpetrators. Atika, do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree with Sia. I agree that peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. I have 2 points here. First, peers are the close individuals to those who fall victim to cyberbullying. Like we spend more time with friends rather than thus making our friend know better what we going through and have been doing in our daily life routines. This made them officially part of our close cycle. If you find yourself going through a hard time, Having a friend to help you through can make the transition easier. Like to share, you are having a cyberbullying victim. Second point is peers can provide protection and coping advice. Protection, like by staying together, this is important because to tell the peers that they are not alone standing against this problem. Peers can give advice like never post personal information. That's all from me. Asma, do you agree?
I think I agree with you, and that's a great idea. Because as for me, I think that peers need to play more important role in this issue because they are the closest person that can help the cyberbully victim. Peers are either react to cyberbully case by helping the victim or encouraging the others kid to join to cyberbully the victim. Sometimes peers might fear that if they did not join the cyberbully, the other peers might also make fun of them. So instead of joining the cyberbully, peers need to play important role in helping the victim. Peers can help by refusing to pass along the cyberbully message to others and block communication with the cyberbully. They also can help by telling the friends to stop join the cyberbully. In short, peers must not engage with the cyberbully agenda at all. Besides, I also think that since peers are the closest person to the victim, they can help by talking to the victim of cyberbullying because this will make the victim feel relief and less scared. The victim will also feel comfortable to share their problem. Moreover, it is to let the victim know that if he or she is not alone, as the good peers will support them. Peers need to make friends with the victim to help them suit themselves in peer society at school. This is to avoid the victim to isolate themselves from peers and lose hope. Being alone may lead to depression to the victim. Thus, peers need to give support to them. The other way is peers also can help by reporting the cyberbully to the teacher if in case they are happen to know or witnessing the cyberbully case. By doing so, peers already play their important role in helping victim getting some justice in this case. And the cyberbullies might get counseling from the teacher. The cyberbullies also will get detention maybe by school for their wrongdoing. So I want to clarify that peers does play important role in tackling cyberbullying. That's all. What about you, Natasha?
I completely agree with your opinion, and I want to add some point from your view. So, from my view, at, peers play the important role in tackling cyberbullying because as we grow up, we tend to seek advice and opinion from our peers, and we likely to get influenced with their behavior. So, from the peer pressure uh, is a crucial thing that will influence someone to cyberbully the victim. So, because of the encouragement from the peers may affect the changing of someone behavior, values, attitude either in negative way or positive way. As Asma said earlier, the the peer encouragement to cyberbully someone may lead them to to post mean things because of the encouragement. So for me, because the one who bully someone cyberbully by posting mean comments or or some bad comments, mean comments to someone because they try to fit in their group of friends, because the group of friends tend to be bullying in school, or because of their mentality, which is mentality to do some to make mean comments as a joke, but it affects someone because of the mean comments. But in positive way, peer also can help the victim to the victim to help the victim to avoid from getting bullied, or simply let them know that they are not alone, so they can help them to stand by giving some help, as Asma said, by reporting to any helpline. So that's all for me.
Kami ni
Tak apa, nanti I cut tau. So macam kita
Apa?
terus je, nanti I cut.
Macam ni nanti edit balik lah.
So macam cut je lah yang tak jadi
Jadi
tu.
balik
Okay, okay.
Okay, boleh. Tapi sekarang continue kan? Saya ada soalan nak tanya Natasha.
Okay.
Continue kan?
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. Natasha, can you explain more about the example of mean comments? Can you give
Mean
me example?
comments. Mean comments. Mean comments have a lot of types of mean comment, which is, as I know, harassment, cyber stalking, defamation, and many more. One example of harassment, which is sexting, or defamation message, is we expose something that makes the individual ashamed. So like nowadays the apa? Wait, ni I cut. Apa? Dia punya apa?
Dirty comment ke?
Bukan, apa? Trend yang spill the tea.
Oh spill
Yang
the tea
Madam ada
tradition.
cakap tu. Apa?
Spill the tea tradition
Spill the tea. Okay, jap. Sorry. Nanti I cut ni.
Okay.
So, as example, the spill tea tradition that nowadays widely post by someone who want to embrace one individual, and then they post the spill tea stories in social media such as Twitter and Instagram. That's all for me. So,
Okay, got
can
it. Thank you.
continue?
Does anyone have anything to add?
No.
Tapi no kan, kita belum sampai 15 minit.
Ni ke?
Kita nak
Kan?
restart ke? Macam restart murah senang sikit untuk edit.
Saya boleh lah tengok you all lah. Tengok Natasha nak.
Natasha okey ke? Kalau
macam mana?
edit untuk kamu senang ke?
Natasha mute.
Mute.
Unmute.
Unmute.
Oh, so sorry. Apa ni? I okay je cut, sebab waktu Lex dulu pun I edit macam ni. Cut yang tak berkenaan.
Oh, okey lah.
Kalau Natasha okey, tapi kami belum sampai 15 minit. Macam mana?
Saya tanya lagi satu question lah.
Boleh?
Kena tanya lagi satu kot.
Saya tanya. I have a question to you all. What is the impact of cyberbullying? And in my opinion, I think cyberbullying will cause increased risk of depression and anxiety. What you guys think?
I think I agree with you that cyberbullying can cause depression and anxiety because there's a lot of case of cyberbullying when the victim will get depressed and then it will lead to suicide. So yeah, I think that I agree with you that the impact of cyberbullying can cause depression and anxiety to the victim.
Yes, I agree with both of you too, because cyberbullying can be counted as crimes, right? So the impact is very serious. We need to look serious into this matter. That's all from me. Thank you.
I agree with you all because cyberbullying can make you isolation because you are having a big problem and become a antisocial person.
I'm agree too because why they getting depression or anxiety because of the cyberbullying, because the cyberbully lead to apa humiliation to people who get cyberbullying. Because of the mean comments, they become too overthinking and led them to depression because they cannot handle the stress. So that's my opinion about the impact of cyberbullying.
Okay, I think we should get back to our main point as the peer that play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. Do you have anything to add about this? No?
No.
Okay, so now I will make a conclusion. In conclusion, majority of us agree that peers should ulang, sorry. Sekejap.
Tak apa, tak apa.
Okay. So now I will make a conclusion. In conclusion, majority of us agree that peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying because cyberbullying most often happens in the context of relationship between peers. Peers learn from and have significant influence on each other. Peers can bring to issues relating to misuse of the internet, and peers are the closest individuals to the victim of cyberbullying. Besides, peers can protect and cope advice to victims as well as provide effective support groups to excel themselves from the cyberbullying circle. The encouragement of the peers will also influence the individual to change their behavior, attitudes, or value either in negative ways or positive ways. Yet, Theo is partially agree as she also think that parents and schools should play more important roles to stop cyberbullying. Therefore, we can conclude that peers are the people who could relate most to both bullies and the victims, which means that they should play a more important role to tackle cyberbullying. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tu je kan?
Okay tak? Ada sampai 15 minit tak?
I rasa dah cukup dah.
Rasa ada lah.
Jadi kita terus bincang pasal bila kita nak type itu.